Hi, girlfriends, and welcome back to the channel. I don't know if you missed me, but I missed y'all bad, okay? Before we get into today's video, I would be remiss if I did not address the monkey and the elephant in the room, and that's me. Where have I been? Your girl has started a new job, started a new commute, school year done started. So it's a lot of new news, new, and I had to recalibrate and acclimate myself with life as it is today. Okay. I had to study, take the test, and pass my life insurance for my life insurance license. I am just super excited with all the things that life has for me. And so I've, but the thing that has been missing is my girls. So I am back. I am excited to be here and I'm excited to get into the girls season because fall is for the girls who get dressed. Okay. And I have been salivating at the mouth to come to y'all and talk to y'all, but I had to just I had to get my things in order, okay? I had to get life in order because if life is not in order, I cannot come up here and show up as authentically as I show up here for you ladies. And I cannot pour into you if I don't first pour into myself. So excuse my absence. I'm so happy to be back. And today we are talking about the closet audit to get ready for fall. Okay. Well, the reason why I say get ready for fall is because I live in California and it is giving Indian summer here. So it's September now. Summer doesn't really wind down until that first week of November. And the reason why I know that is because my daughter's birthday is November 3rd. And her birthday, which is usually the first Saturday in November, is the last good weather birthday. Because when we plan her parties, it's always that Saturday. And then the next weekend is rain, gloom, doom, all of that. So we have a little bit more time. But again, the sun is coming up later, going down earlier. It's a little chillier in the morning and in the evening. So it's still 90 degrees today. Okay. So bear with me. The things that I tell you are not going to be um, the things that apply wherever you may be. But if you're a Texas girl, if you're a Florida girl, you may relate to the things that I'm saying. But I'm talking to all of y'all. No matter where you live, no matter where you are, you can use these auditing items to prepare yourself for fall. Or if autumn has skipped a step and fall is here for you, feel free to use these today. Okay. So we got all that cleared and we got our housekeeping items out of the way. We're going to jump right into it and we're going to talk about the 4 things that I want you to go in your closet and look and see. What can I swap out? What summer stuff can I put away? What in my winter bins and my fall bins can I put up on my rack or put in my closet or take out of the suitcase? However you store things, it's time to go ahead and start doing those swaps. And you can do it. I like to do it aggressively. Like all the summer stuff is gone and all the fall and winter stuff is here because some days will trick you. You'll think it's going to be chilly and it's cold. Okay. So you may want to throw on the turtleneck. And fall and autumn have that weird feel about it. Okay. So you go into the pumpkin. This is the funniest thing, especially the moms. You go into the pumpkin patches and you go into the Halloween haunted houses and it's hot. But everybody want to wear plaid and a turtleneck and boots. It's hot. When I say it's hot. And those are daytime activities, okay? It's hot. So don't force the season like we love to do for fall. But take your time with it and start to slowly pull. So number 1 we're going to start with is color, okay? Color, I still like to have a little bright. I have started my audit, but I haven't finished. So I like to keep a little color. But, something like this is going to go into my summer bin, right? This is clearly summer. Now, I could dress this up for fall. I absolutely could. I could put like a cute little turtleneck under it. I mean, I could do this with some camo pants. I could make this cute with a little booty. But something like this is probably going to go into my summer bin, okay? But on the flip side, this green, still giving color, still, but the base color is darker. And then I get my little pop of yellow. Again, this would still be really cute with that. So same booties with that same turtleneck underneath and those same camouflage pants. So just thinking about how you want to incorporate color, because fall has a tendency to be more of a darker green, a burgundy, warm browns, warm reds, warm oranges, Chocolate is in. I'm seeing chocolate everywhere. Another color though that I have been seeing everywhere that has been giving me life though is this vibrant red. This red right here, I've been seeing everywhere. And I'm like, yes, I love that. It's just like a little pop when you think that it's getting into those doom and gloom, darker days. I love a little pop of color. It makes me feel better, especially in my outfit. Okay, now I'm not going to be doing this the whole time. I just saw it behind me and said, let me give them a real time explanation of what I'm talking about. Okay, hold on. Right here. Tuck. Okay, so play with color. I don't know if you can see my pants, but like today's outfit, I'll throw something up on the screen so you can see. But I have on yellow pants because I'm still giving a little bit of pop of color. It's still warm, like I said here. And we are not fully into the whole, Halloween and pumpkins and all that yet. I mean, you can put them up, but it's not cold. That's all I'm saying. Next is shape. Okay, so I love the slow transition of shape from summer because when you think of summer, you think of flowy, you think of short, you think of skin. Okay, and moving into the fall, where again, cooler mornings, cooler evenings, you're throwing on a jacket, you're throwing on a sweater, turtlenecks, all the things, long sleeve shirts. I like to think of shape as more fitted to the body to keep you warm, if that makes sense. So, summertime is those flowy summer dresses, the mini skirts, and what I think of is just replacing it with a little more structure. So, you take the flowy summer dresses and you do an A-line skirt or a midi skirt or tailored pant or a more tailored jean, what have you, a barrel jean. I love a barrel jean. And it just gives you this, okay? Instead of like flowy and, letting air flow through because the days are warmer. The structure of fall is what makes the fashion for me so good. I just feel like the clothes fit you, they fit your body. And that doesn't mean they're tight, but they fit your shape. They are accentuating the best parts of you, whether that's up top, in the middle, or at the bottom. Whatever you feel is your best feature, now's your time to shine, baby, okay? And I love to use my rule of, if you're not new here, you've heard me say this many times. I love to have, if I have something tight on the top, it's loose fitting on the bottom, or vice versa. Loose on the top, then I'll throw something a little tighter on the bottom, just to give my athletic, chic style some flair. That's usually kind of like what I go by. Now, these days I've noticed that I'm wearing baggier, especially when I'm, not at work and in my more casual days. I really am giving like tomboy chic. Okay. Today's outfit is actually a good example. So I have this baseball jersey on. I threw on this vest to cinch my body and to just give me a little more shape instead of just having the boxiness of the baseball shirt, to give you an example. Okay. So we did color, we did shape. The next is patterns. Patterns in the fall. I kind of alluded to and talked about camouflage is definitely my favorite pattern for fall. It's just something about it. It's so easy. It goes with everything. Every color, white, black, red, orange, green, purple, everything goes with camo. It's like black, in my opinion. In my opinion. And it just gives like fall. And the other thing that I love about a camo piece, whether it's the jacket or the pants, it looks good with a sneaker. It looks good dressed up with a heel. It looks good with a stiletto. It looks good with a bootie. It looks good with a sandal. So I love the versatility of a camouflage. That's just one print pattern. Also think cheetah print, think polka dots, think lace. Also think of textures. There will be like layered patterns on some items of clothes. And if that's not your thing, again, you're checking your own closet. These are things that you're looking for to keep in your closet so that before you go shopping, you know what you have. Okay. So if I have some really, really good camo pants, then I know that when I'm out in the world, whether I saw my favorite influencer posted and they fit her perfectly. I already know I have the ones that fit me the best. Okay. So now I'm looking just to add to it, add items that complement it. Okay. Another pattern that I think is really fun, I just said is leopard. Leopard also goes with every color. So camouflage and leopard are your two, just think of them as your black pants for fall. And you can dress them up for work. You can dress them down. It just has full versatility. Full versatility. So if you have those in your closet, it's time to pull those out. It's time to get with it. Cheetah, leopard, camouflage again, I said, animal print, zebra, croc, child. I'm just thinking of the outfits, baby. The outfits are going to be so tea this fall. Covered our bases on color, shape, print, or pattern. And the last is going to be your best friend, especially if you are shopping your closet, and that is layering. Okay, so enter the chat the leather jackets, enter the chat the blazers, enter the chat the turtlenecks, the vests, the cardigans, the sweaters, layering, layering, layering. Okay, so you can take a basic white tee with some nice fitted pants and put on a blazer and put on a scarf and put on a hat, and you got an outfit, and you're eating, and you shopped all in your closet. You can do that same outfit and swap out, a more structured hat for a baseball cap or a beanie or a beret. Like the items are endless. And when it comes to footwear, again, the same outfit, a blazer, a white tee undershirt underneath, jeans or pants on below, and you can do a pointed flat, an open toe heel for a short amount of time, depending on when the cold kicks in, depending on where you live as well, a stiletto, a boot, or a sneaker. Opportunities are endless. And layering is going to be your girl. I'm telling you, layering is that girl in fall, and it really separates the girls who are just buying to buy and the girls who are styling their clothes. And I want you to be the latter, because as someone who buys clothes, like a bad habit, I try even more so now, and take it from me as someone who shops, regularly. I have been so much more intentional on buying things that are voids in my closet versus just consuming. We live in a consumption type of world. And next week, I'm going to show you the looks from these 4 categories and give you more inspiration. But we live in a consumption world, right? All the influencers, all the content creators, your best friends, we're all sending each other outfit, this for your kitchen, this for your coffee. It's just constant information noise. And what I want you to peel back and get from this today is to look in your closet and really get a sense of what your style is. Summer is easy to just get away with throwing on a summer dress or throwing on some, flowy pants and a top. But fall is when, there's more structure. It's a little colder. You want to put in the layers, and you don't want to look frumpy. Okay. Because you can start layering over and you just getting lost in the clothes. We don't want that for you either. So now's a really good time to go in your closet, see what you have, look and see what's your colors that you already have, and what's missing. For me, for example, I have noticed that I'm missing just a basic white tee, a really strong quality basic white tee. I have some that I've, gotten from Amazon that I've, had to purchase over and over again, but I want to find some quality white t-shirts, and I think I found some at Uniqlo, but I want to find that, and that's a void in my closet. If there is a void, if that really makes sense. And so, but when you look first and you're pulling out and you're swapping out those summer clothes and you're seeing, oh, I have camo pants. I didn't even know these were here. Then you prevent yourself from going to go do an unnecessary spend. Or when you see them out, in the store, you're like, oh, well, I have these at pants, but I have these pants at home, but I like how they put, this blazer on top of the pants in the store. So then I just get the blazer and not both. Okay. So I'm telling you what I know. These tricks work. When you look and see and audit what you have, it'll populate, because when you shop, you're shopping off emotion. There's emotion and there's logic. And shopping is mostly emotion. And influencing is mostly emotion. We are emoting a feeling from you. We want you to feel good, or I want you to feel good in your skin. I'm emoting from you that I want you to be and think about the woman behind the mom and put your clothes on every day so that you feel good about yourself. Because that, just by waking up, washing your face, doing your skincare, and putting on an outfit for the morning, you've done 3 things for yourself already. You've taken care of 3 things for yourself. God woke you up, you got yourself hygienically correct, and then you put some clothes on that allowed you to present yourself in the world however you wanted to present that day, right? So for me, for example, I'm coming to work best dressed because guess what? I am dressing for the not the position that I have, but for the position that I want. And I want the top seat. Okay? So, how you present yourself in the world, again, I've said this so many times on this channel. It may seem superficial to people. It may seem very surface level, but before you open your mouth, before people can know how brilliant you are, how charismatic, how funny you are, your presence is the first thing they see and feel when you walk into a room. Now, you have the positivity and the aura to control how people feel when you walk into a room. Are you walking in confidently? Are you walking in with your head down? Are you walking in with your shoulders back, coming in to command the room? And if you never say a word, have you made an impact in the room? Because sometimes you don't get a chance to speak. You don't need to speak. It's not the place, but your presence did something for someone. And I can think of, and I'm gonna close with this, but I can think of as a child, the moms on because I grew up playing sports competitively, and I was in a basketball gym or soccer field every weekend from the age of 8 to 18, every weekend. And I can remember verbatim the moms who came in and who just had on a matching sweatsuit, but their hair, they must have just gone and got their hair done either the day before or that morning because they were cute. They had on a cute lip, they had on a matching sneaker, and it was low effort, but it gave effort, if that makes sense. It took minimal effort, but it showed that they really cared. They wanted to be at their daughter's game looking like something, presenting themselves to the world like, I care about myself too. Yeah, I had to wake up early to take my child to her game, but I cared about myself when I got dressed. I'm teaching my daughter to care about herself when she gets dressed, whether it's for the basketball game or to go out to church, to the world, to a banquet, to school. And so these things are little, but they're big. So I feel like that was enough yapping to get us caught up to where we are now. And I am very happy to be back. I miss my girls. And I will see you next time. Love you, mean it.